What is going on, everybody? Today is going to be a really fun one. We are going to create, using AI, we are going to create a brand new digital product that we are going to sell and be ready to go in minutes using this AI tool right here, this AI tool right here, and one very simple page set up using a Samcart template. Jordan, what is going on? Today is going to be a different one. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we're putting a profit playbook to the side. Today, we're going to try to build an AI-powered digital product that we might even try to sell this weekend.
You guys have seen it.
Let's give it a shot.
Listen, everybody's heard about AI. We've talked about this kind of stuff. We're super excited to show you guys the tools that literally you guys could create something that is ready to sell in minutes. We're going to do it live here, literally on the call. So, Jordan, let's get right to it, okay? We're going to focus and create a product for Jordan's brand. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Jordan has a brand called the $1 Million Edit that is basically for video editors, and you can see why that would be appealing to Jordan and why.
That's right. Yes.
So, Jordan, we were talking about beforehand was, okay, if you could snap your fingers and create something that's short and quick and, like ebook style type thing, you know what I mean? Like a premium blog post that you could turn around and start selling to your audience this weekend, what would it be? And you gave us a title. You gave us, after we talked about it for a little bit, what is the name of this product that we're going to use AI to go create and sell right now?
Yeah, the natural step for my editing students is they want to go onto YouTube. So they always have a lot of YouTube questions afterwards. So I think we're going to try to make some kind of like YouTube launch kit, YouTube starter kit, something to say like, here's a checklist or a set of guidelines or an ebook or a mini course on how to start your very first YouTube channel.
I love it. And those of you guys who are watching with us right now, you can literally do this with us. Jordan, let's head over to ChatGPT and check this out. You guys have known this is an open source free AI tool that is called, again, it's called ChatGPT. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. It's from the guys at OpenAI. They're doing really, really cool things with this. But basically, Jordan, what are we looking at here, right? ChatGPT is an AI that you basically say, hey, AI, go write me 10 headlines about XYZ, right? Go... Yeah. Whatever. And it returns a whole bunch of stuff, looking at the whole internet, learning, machine learning, AI type stuff. It is wild, right? So
yeah, it's been a lot of fun to use this. You kind of can, the power of it is based on the prompts or the questions or the things that you ask it to do. So as marketers, we've been kind of playing around with it. Give me some fun headlines, write a blog post, write a catchy email newsletter, create a clickbait YouTube title, and give me 10 different versions of it. And then also
one of my favorite ones was write for you wrote, like, before we get on, it was like write clickbait headlines for the YouTube checklist starter kit.
Yes.
And they were so cringy terrible, but it was perfect. It was exactly what we asked it to do. It was unbelievable that they were terrible. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Let's start writing, right? Okay. So let's open up ChatGPT and let's start writing this product. We're going to write an ebook called the YouTube Launch Checklist, right? So for us, when we go to start and create something from scratch, you go to create a new product. If someone is saying, okay, cool, what should I go make that is going to help me monetize my audience? I'm going to turn followers into customers. What should I create, right? You always want to start with problems, all right? So here's Jordan down here at the bottom. Jordan, you have typed in, what are some problems that beginners have when starting a YouTube channel?
I'm going to try to zoom in as much as possible. Yeah, just kind of asking that, give me, and then say, give me 10 examples. It will think about it, and this is like a great way to kind of like get in the mindset of your customer of like, what are my customers' problems? What are they thinking about? What are some things that maybe on this list that I could go tackle or solve today or think about? Creating a product. And we got like not having a clear focus on a niche or channel.
Jordan, zoom in on those two, because I want to see this. Again, what did we ask? We asked, what are some problems that beginners have when starting a YouTube channel, right? And AI or ChatGPT goes out in the world and pulls stuff from popular YouTube videos, from big blog posts, from, whatever, and returns this list. Let's just read through some of these. Not having a clear focus or niche for the channel. Not knowing what equipment or software to use, difficulty coming up with ideas for videos, lack of confidence in front of the camera. How much of this stuff sounds familiar? Okay, if this sounds familiar to you guys watching, like, drop a hell yes in the chat, because literally, I mean, it's not perfect, you know what I mean? But Dang, that is.
These are all just kind of like trailheads that you can kind of run down to say like, okay,
Exactly.
I know I work with a guy who makes a course about lack of confidence on your camera. So like, if you want to be better on camera, like you could say, hey, I like problem number 4, and I'm going to go try to solve that problem and try to create an ebook, a course, a service, whatever I want to around that specific problem. So, yeah, these are all early problems that people have. We could even say, what are some objections that people have to starting a YouTube channel? Let's see. And you got to make sure you spell everything. What are some objections? And it will, now you can kind of get in the mindset of people. Lack of time, lack of confidence, lack of resources. These are all just, now it's like we're starting to think about, we're getting in the mindset of our customers. What are their problems? What are they experiencing every day? Why haven't they solved this problem? What's holding them back? And then this is also going to help us with sales copy. If we're thinking about writing some sales bullets or some headlines or some Facebook ads or YouTube videos about how to solve this problem, or like if I can talk to your problem, if I can talk about the things that you're going through and struggling with, then I can start to create a solution for you. I can create a product around it. So
I love it. Jordan, go ahead and scroll up, because I think what we're getting here is, I think we're circling. Okay, cool. We're gonna zoom in on 1 or 2 of these problems, right, for the YouTube launch checklist, right? So something like lack of time, lack of confidence, lack of resources. Scroll back up. Let's go to the top again, to the problems that people had. I think the best one that we could help with in the YouTube launch checklist is going to be like problem number 1, not having a clear focus or niche, right? So let's say we pick 1, 2, or 3 of these things. How do you dive in and get this thing to start writing an ebook that is maybe going to get you? And remember, guys, for those of you guys who are watching this at home, if you've never touched an AI tool like this before, AI tools are not going to get you 100% of the way there. They're going to get you 95% of the way there, right? But we can take a lot of the repetitive heavy lifting out of this stuff by using tools exactly like this. So now we're going to say, okay, cool. ChatGPT, you helped us figure out a problem that we want to go solve, right? Now, let's start writing. Maybe we want a 2,000-word blog post about this topic, right? About the idea of, I need a focus and I need ideas for videos, right? Like, I mean, Jordan, you're the YouTube expert. You know what I mean? Like, for you, why don't you pick the problems that you think your audience would be about, and let's pick 2 or 3 of these that will become the basis for this book, and let ChatGPT start writing.
So let's see, write a, what do you want to say? Write a book outline?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right, let's write a book outline for some of these problems, and then what I can do is like copy paste some of these problems. So let's say not having a clear focus for the channel.
Yep.
And
I think definitely number 3, difficulty coming up with ideas, I think is a great one.
Perfect. All right,
and
so
then let's do video editing and post-production.
Which one was that?
Or you choose.
Oh yeah, number 2. There we go.
Yeah.
And you kind of write all this out in very like plain speak, normal English. You don't have to like think of like special syntax or whatever. So write a book outline for some of these problems, and then you put a little colon, say not having a clear focus, and this and that, and anything else you want to add to this guy. Like tell it how many modules, how many pages, or just say let's make some magic.
I would say make it.
Aim this
write a 6-part outline.
All right.
So you can say like write a
6-part outline.
Yeah.
And aim this towards beginners. All right. So now it's going to go to work.
Here we go. Writing an outline.
Introduction. Fun. Module number 2, finding your niche.
Finding your niche. Look at that, guys. Literally, AI is creating this for us right this very second. How about that? That is freaking absolutely wild. And this has massive implications for anybody who is writing blog posts, anybody who's creating digital products. Obviously, that's what we're doing here again. We are using AI today to create an ebook that Jordan is going to turn around and sell to his audience and make an extra $1,000 this month from this one thing. So, Jordan, how to do?
Pretty damn good. So we have our introduction, and the nice part about this is like these are, if I'm having writer's block or I'm not sure where to go, I could just start to use these as the bullet points. So I'm not writing an entire book. I'm not writing, from page 1 to page 300. I'm just right now, if I just had this outline, I would just start right here and just explanations of the importance of having a clear focus. Write a couple sentences about that. And then if I don't want to talk about this right now, I can scroll down and say, all right, let's write a couple sentences about tips for identifying interest and passion. And then you just, that's how you kind of slowly piece together your ebook. Or we could even tell ChatGPT to say, hey, write a little bit more. Give me some tips for identifying your interest and passions. Give me some techniques. But this is our outline, and it's pretty solid. Tips for success.
Tips for success. Let's take a look at some of this content too. Look at tips for success, right? It says importance of consistency in uploading, maintaining a schedule, strategies for promoting your channel and gaining subscribers, advice for staying motivated and avoiding burnout. Jordan, I mean, as the YouTube expert, is this a good outline? You know what I mean? Like what percentage is this in terms of like accuracy and good
This is pretty solid. Like this is, if I'm just starting from ground zero, I have no YouTube experience, like, yes, like figure out your niche, figure out what you're passionate about, come up with some ideas, how to record a video, how to stay successful. You know, we talk about this in the, like in Course Creation Challenge, like how to maintain and troubleshoot and like keep going. Like once you've solved the problem, how to keep the habit in place. And then conclusions, you know, main points covered, encouragement for the future. So we can start here. Where do you want to take it now, Nat?
Love it. Yeah, let's start writing. I mean, so let's go to the tips for success and let's have it start writing. Like, let's take the bullet point number 1, right? Yeah, write 200 words, write 3 paragraphs, write, you know, whatever about how to be consistent in uploading and maintaining a YouTube schedule.
For YouTubers, and let's see, and then you can add these kind of tone things. So I talked to you about this a little bit, Scott, but you can you can say like, you know, in the tone of Joe Rogan, use witty tone, be funnier. And even you can say like one of our favorite marketing books, Breakthrough Advertising. You can say like, use the principles of breakthrough advertising to write this, or a great one is use visceral, emotional language, which is great for sales, great for just like getting into, you know, if I'm reading with my emotions, I'm really more engaged than just like kind of reading logical facts.
While Jordan is doing this one, I was going to say, you go ahead and hit enter. One of my favorite ones that I saw, Jordan, is I saw somebody who said, give me a recipe. Somebody like posted on Twitter. It was like, give me a recipe for lasagna written like the King James Bible. And it was the most glorious, you know, like it was, because it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But that's the cool part. As you can then take this kind of stuff and tweak it and say, you know what? No, I want it to be a little more lighthearted. I want it to be, you know, hey, dive into, you know, the specifics of how to make a great thumbnail, right? But I mean, look at this thing, right? ChatGPT is literally writing our ebook right before our eyes. So
consistency is crucial for any YouTube channel, particularly when it comes to uploading and maintaining a schedule. Like some of it is a little bland, some of it's very a little robotic, but that's where you can take this, you can copy it, and then you can start to inject your own. I wouldn't use this word. I would say something like this. Add your personality, add your own personal flavor to this kind of stuff. But this is, again, a great start.
I love this one.
We could say rewrite it to be funnier. We could say make this shorter.
Let's say you know, rewrite like.
You could even say like rewrite this at a 6th grade reading level.
That's a good one. I like that one too.
And be funnier.
But again, here's the cool part, guys, is that this book, your ebook that you could turn around and start selling, is coming to life in front of your eyes, right? And so, you know, here we are. We're gonna have it rewrite as a 6th grade reading level, right? And give 5 action items using 7 words or less. I like that a lot.
So you can be really specific. It's like, you know, you can say like, write me a blog post and then give me some action items and then write a 100-word summary about this. And then give me 10 blog post
quick action items to be consistent. This is so cool. Set a schedule and stick to it. Brainstorm new ideas regularly. Stay up to date on trends. Use good equipment and software. So freaking good. And so Jordan, basically we made an outline. Now this is now a really filled out one piece of the whole outline. You know what I mean? I mean, what did we just had it basically write section 5, bullet point 1, right?
Pretty much. Yep. And then, and we can, you know, not to say dumb it down, but, you know, if you write it, we don't have to write it at a 10th grade level. We can write it at a 5th grade level so that everyone can enjoy it, read it, and then add some action items. You know, the great part of bullet points are huge in the digital writing world. If you can summarize something, if you can, you know, design writing to be skimmed and scanned, and yeah, so you can just do this over and over and over until you have your ebook ready, or whether it's going to be a 100-page ebook or just a simple, you know, 10-page ebook. Ebooks don't have to be these big, long encyclopedia volumes.
Best ebook we ever created ever in the history of what, you know, Brian and I, this pre-Samcart kind of days about that, was like I mean, it was like 700 words, but it was
Mhm.
really valuable, and it would have been even faster with something like this, right? Guys, if you guys enjoyed that demo of ChatGPT, again, it's a free tool. We have nothing to stand by checking it out. But again, we are using AI to create a digital product. We're going to use an ebook right here, right? That you guys could turn around and start selling in 2 seconds, right? So let's move on to step number 2. All right. So we use ChatGPT. That was one AI tool. Now we're going to move on to a different AI tool, but we're going to take what ChatGPT gave us, okay, and go over to a tool that is built, an AI tool that is built for design, okay? So Jordan, a little bit different on this one, right? Let's go ahead. We'll bring this up.
You're live.
This is a tool called Dropdeck, okay? And so the tool, again, that we have here, we are not affiliated with Dropdeck. Again, is another free tool, but it is an AI tool for design, all right? And so here's the really cool part. You guys can see right here, I've kind of been messing with it a little bit, but let me go ahead. I'm going to go back to my dashboard and just make something new kind of from scratch, right? So this tool right now is designed to create keynote slides, right? But it is perfect. And I mean perfect, right? For someone who is, if you're trying to create and design a PDF, you're trying to create and design a keynote that you're going to speak over to create a video course, like that kind of thing, right? It is so unbelievably simple, right? So let's just start. I'm just going to title this deck is the YouTube starter, what is it? YouTube launch checklist. That's what we said.
Yeah, why not? We could ask ChatGPT for some titles of our product, or hey, give me a catchy title. Give me 10 different variations.
Right. Let's have a title slide is the first thing we want to do here, right? And so let me go ahead. But you know what I can do is I can actually, using AI stuff, I can say, all right, cool. Let's change some of these layouts, right? So it's got a bunch of kind of pre-designed layouts, and let's say I want that one right there, right? Cool. But now I can click and I can replace this image, and I'm going to start training. You can see right now the AI is already recommending, okay? It's recommending images based on what I've already said, right?
Yep.
So,
YouTube, the word launch, like a boat launch. So
yeah, exactly. I kind of went the wrong way on that one, right? But again, you're training the AI. So if I said, cool, YouTube launch checklist, here's my cover image right there. I can click on this and say, you know what colors do I want to use here? You know what I mean? Maybe we'll use like a blue color theme, and that's what I want right there. And then the more that you start pasting in your outline and your content, you're going to take what you got from ChatGPT, right? And you can see right here, I actually brought some stuff over into a Google Doc. And if all I do is just bring some of this stuff over, right? Like I actually took our 6-part course outline, right? And if I just copied it, and you could bring it over right from ChatGPT. But if I bring it back over and I just click new slide and paste, right? Look what just happened. All of a sudden, I have all kinds of different slides that are nice and laid out. I can change any one of these things, right? So if I click on a slide I want to change the design of, and I click on this button right here, right? You can see it's going to start, giving me different options. I can add extra images if I wanted to kind of double click on this one thing here. I'm going to go ahead and just insert and search for another image.
Yeah, like the secret sauce of this is if you do not have any design skills, a lot of people say like, oh, just go over to Canva. But with Canva, you still have to have some design skills or like understand the principles. But with this, it's like, hey, we already got it kind of laid out for you. We've got some nice pre-made templates for you that all you have to do is just kind of, drag and drop or choose whichever style and flavor of slideshow that you want to do.
Exactly right. Yeah. So if I come down here again, I say, all right, cool. I want to change up how some of these things look. Now it's going to start giving me more options, right? Now it's learning, and I get a chance to say, all right, cool. You know what? I like this. I like this kind of side-by-side thing, and I want to keep going with, my blue outline here, right?
Sweet.
And then I'll go to the next slide, and it's cool. This is introduction to setting some things up, right? So if I want to say, you know what? This isn't really a title. This is a subtitle, you know what I mean? And now I want to click on the magic wand again. And what's it going to do? It's going to continue to deliver more and more. As I click back there, it's going to deliver more and more options for what this thing actually looks like. And I just clicked into the different one. Sorry, new one we just made. But you guys can see how easy it would be to start designing something that looks really, really solid. Again, using virtually nothing. I mean, this is all we've done here is some AI generated imagery, right? And we're gonna just start bringing in, more stuff as we kind of work our way down through this whole thing, right? So if I click on this slide right here, and say, you know what, I don't really like the way that one looks. I'm going to change that from, a title to a subtitle, and
nice.
then I'm going to say, all right, cool. I want to click on the magic wand because you know what, this one needs a different layout. You know what I mean? I need, this one should look more like this, and I'm going to bring in an image, up here. You can move things around. You can bring in additional imagery. It's going to continue to kind of learn. So here's what's really cool. As I've now brought in more, and I bring it back up to this one, as I brought in more imagery that's about video and about YouTube and about that kind of stuff, right? If I wanted to, right, I could bring in whole sections of my text. You know what I mean? So I could bring in an entire paragraph, bring it back over here, come down and hit new slide, right? And I'm just going to paste this in. And now it says, cool. So now it's learned and it's giving me some more layouts, right? It's learning from the imagery that I've brought to it. And yeah, I mean, you could do this entire thing. You could bring your book in here, step by step. So if I said, all right, cool, here's my 5 bullet points that we had from that one section that ChatGPT brought our way, right? I'm going to click new slide.
Yeah. It's got to clarify like what we're building here. It's like, this could be your ebook. This could
absolutely be the entire ebook. Yeah, 100%. This could be your entire ebook. And so here's the really cool part, right? Is that for you can see how in just a little bit of time, either you could create a slide deck that all of a sudden I click record screen and I'm gonna start talking through it. Say, hey guys, welcome to module number 1, right? First, we're gonna talk about introduction to YouTube and setting up your channel. And you just talk to the bullet points that are on your screen, right? Or you could literally have every word of your entire ebook on the screen like I did down here at the bottom, right? And someone is just you're gonna click, you're gonna export this whole thing, right? And just like that, I mean, you have something that's ready to sell, right? And so you guys can see how with ChatGPT, you create an outline, you fill out that outline, and then you can bring it over to something like Dropdeck, add some more images. We're obviously being, awfully, quick and dirty here, but let's just say I wanted to, in the next steps one, let's just say I wanted to, add some additional imagery, right? So let's go search for an image and say, checklist, maybe that's what I want here. I'll click and add an image, to the slide. All of a sudden, we've got a totally different look and feel, and it's going to start recommending, additional layout stuff. It's going to start recommending additional things, and you get a chance to just go through every single one of these slides and create something that looks professional, that looks really, really nice as you kind of move your way through here, right? So that is designing your ebook. You guys could do that, and then you come in here, and the only thing you do is click share and export, and you can download this as a PDF. So I'm going to download this as a PDF.
Wait, now we've got our digital product. So
our digital product is here.
Folks, if you're still watching or if you're just jumping in, you can ask us questions. We're building an AI product here live. But yeah, ask us any questions about starting a digital product, launching a digital product, the ChatGPT tool, this Dropdeck tool. And Scott, now let's bring this over. So now we've got the exported PDF. Let's bring this over to Samcart and try to sell this thing.
I love it. Yeah, so quick recap of kind of where we're at here, right? Now it's time to create a simple page like this that's going to sell this thing, right? And so, of course, we're going to use Samcart. That's really what Samcart's about, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to jump into a Samcart account and just create one quick page with one of our templates, and you can see how easy it is to launch this brand new product, right? So we'll give it a name, right? YouTube launch checklist. We'll go ahead and say, you know what? I want to make this a pay what you want product. So Jordan, explain pay what you want while I'll set this up here.
Oh yeah, pay what you want. So it's in the name, pay what you want. So this is for people that either aren't exactly sure how to price their product, or that they just kind of want to, leave it open. Maybe it's kind of a tip jar style. But pay what you want is you set a minimum. As the seller, you set a minimum price, and then you can also set a suggested price, and your customers can pay anywhere from the minimum and beyond. So if you say, hey, this product is at a minimum, you have to pay me $5, but the suggested price for this product is $15. We've seen people pay the $15, of course, or just pay $5. We've even seen some people pay double that. They'll pay $30, they'll pay $25, they'll pay $50, all depending on like how much they love the product or how much they're in love with you. If they think that this is amazing, or hey, I just want to show your support, they can drop $250 if they wanted to. Whatever that, it's totally up to the customer. It gives the customer a little bit more power and control in the buying process, and it makes kind of a fun experience, especially for new products and also for new sellers.
For sure, yeah. And so let me go ahead and zoom in. I just want to show you guys exactly what I did here. All I did was basically I just made some small tweaks, right? The pay what you want, you basically set a minimum price and then you can set a suggested price, right? So it's sort of like, hey, normally people pay 15, but anything over 5 will do, right? And then what I did is I came down and uploaded our PDF that we exported from the AI tool Dropdeck, right? So ChatGPT AI tool 1 wrote this thing for us. Dropdeck designed this thing for us, exported as a PDF, and now Samcart is going to deliver it for us, right? Super, super smooth. And then all we do is we just need one page, right? So I'm going to come over to the checkout design library inside of Samcart, and you can see we have all of these beautiful pre-designed templates for you, right? That are built to start selling off one very, very simple page. But there's one down here I want to use. It's called Simple Course, and it's just so simple. It's beautiful. We don't need much, real estate and videos or anything to sell this thing. We just need one page. So I'm going to choose this template and then open up Samcart's designer. And so you can see how simple this is, right? All we really need to do is just start replacing some of this text, right, with text about the product we've just made. So Jordan, why don't you go to ChatGPT and let's make 3 bullet points that just talk about the main benefits of what the YouTube starter checklist is. While I'll start replacing some of this text, why don't you bring up ChatGPT and share that screen, and we'll you write some of these bullet points as I keep editing this page.
I'm kind of jumping back into this chat, so I'm writing. Give me 3 sales bullet points about a mini course called what are we calling this? The YouTube launch kit.
The YouTube launch checklist. That's the one.
Launch checklist. Here we go. Launch checklist. You can put like little quotes around it to make sure that this mini course, and then kind of give some prompts a little bit to the ChatGPT, like what is this course about? This mini course helps beginners launch their very first YouTube channel, and it gets their first video published in under 2 days. Let's try it. Let's hit enter.
I love it.
And it's going to give us some options. So these sales bullet points might be too long. It might be, maybe not enough, or maybe you want to change the different tone. Let's say like rewrite these to be shorter and use, again, visceral emotional language, which is just a fun. Today, there it is. Launch your YouTube channel in just 2 days with our mini course. Get expert help and start your channel successfully. Don't miss out on this opportunity to grow your new audience. A little bit. Maybe we try these ones up here. These might be a little bit more fleshed out. But here they are, Scott. We got them right here. You want me to drop it in the chat for you?
Let's put it in the chat. I was gonna say let's put it in the chat. And we'll go ahead and we'll get it right into Samcart. So you guys can see. Here we go. All right. So 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go ahead and just bring it on over to Samcart, Jordan, and we'll show you guys how easy this is, right? So again, here's one template. It is awfully simple, really not a whole lot going on. And all I'm going to do is just click on the bullet points, right? And I can just edit them right over here. So I'm just going to paste in the different bullet points that ChatGPT just gave us, right? And all of a sudden, these awesome little benefit-driven bullet points about, what is the YouTube launch checklist? What can it do for me, right? All that stuff is awesome. Jordan, we have a guarantee down here. Why don't you have ChatGPT write us, a YouTube related guarantee that I think would be kind of cool.
Let's do it. All right, write a 30-word 60-day guarantee. What's the best kind of guarantee?
60-day guarantee.
60-day guarantee, and be funny.
And make it funny. There we go. I love that. That's a great little addition. And you guys can see really quick, I'll replace this image with an image from my computer that we just snatched a screenshot of something.
Here we go.
Right from Dropdeck.
If you don't get your first video published, here you go, Scott. If you don't get your first video published in 60 days or less with our mini course, we'll turn your channel into a giraffe sanctuary, guaranteed.
I love that. Why not? Okay. Yeah, maybe something about money, but I love. Anyway, they made it funny. Listen,
we'll do it.
Made it funny.
Let's shoot it straight. Write a 30-word 60-day guarantee. If you're not satisfied with the results of our mini course within 60 days, we'll offer full refund, no questions asked. Short and sweet, cool. To the point. Send you that in the chat.
Awesome.
And love it.
And I mean, guys, look. It's literally done, right? I'm going to come down here. I'm just going to edit the guarantee text and just paste in what ChatGPT gave us. And we're done. That's the whole page. I mean, You have one page right here. It's going to look awesome on mobile. It's got all the awesome stuff that Samcart says you should have. And I'll make this mobile text size a little smaller. You can change things for the mobile design independently from the regular one, which is awesome. But here you go. You've got awesome bullet points. You've got a great guarantee, right? You could drop in a customer testimonial if that's something you have. And that's what we got. I'm going to publish this page, and then Jordan, we can go ahead and share this page because we love building in public. It's definitely just something we want you guys to be able to see all this stuff.
Oh,
so
let's put it in test mode. We'll put it in test mode.
Oh yeah. Let me flip it in test mode for you guys, right? And then Jordan, let's add some order bumps, right? But we can go ahead. Let me showcase this page live really quick, right? So here we are live, and this page freaking works, right? Someone could come in here and they could say, cool, here's my name. Here's, I'll pay maybe I'll drop in like $6. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden someone is here, and you could be turning someone into a paying customer. You know what I mean? Right there on the spot. You could be turning someone, you could put this in your link tree tomorrow, right? And start making sales and start turning more followers into paying customers, right? But Jordan, let's not stop there. We've talked about AI. We've talked about intelligent type stuff. Let's go a little step further and say, okay, cool. What about with Samcart? Of course, one of our most popular features is helping your customers spend more money, right? And so let's add some order bumps, right? Talk about what order bumps are as I kind of set these things up here.
Yeah, order bumps. It's these are your accessories. These are your fries and a Coke to your combo meal. This is how you increase your average order value. So if a customer is coming in thinking they're going to pay $5 or $10 for an ebook, and then they see all these other offerings that you are putting out into the world, they're going to click that little checkbox and say, yes, I want this too. I want this bonus as well. I want this bonus as well. You're kind of sending your customers on a shopping spree. So if they're in love with you, if they're in love with the product, if they're super excited about what you're offering, then just give them the ability to add some more stuff to their cart. They can always say no. They can always opt out. They can always say, I don't want this product, and just buy your main product. But we find that, Scott, something like 1 in 3 customers will opt in to add that order bump to their order, increasing their cart value from, you say, $10 to $15 in total, or, $100 to $150, which can really change a game, really increase your profits as a business owner, and, just keep this creator journey alive going on into the future.
Exactly. So I've added 2 quick order bumps. They've got like 1 sentence a piece. Like, this is super simple. I could probably have AI write this if I wanted to, right? But let's take a look at what our end result is, right? Our end result is you've got 1 simple page. You've got an AI generated product that is going to be delivered the moment someone actually buys this. So let me go ahead. I'm going to place a test order for this, right? And then now you have order bumps where someone could say, cool, you know what, Jordan, maybe someone's going to pay to book a 30-minute strategy session with you, right? And
nice.
You're going to recognize some extra thing here. We have a thumbnail starter pack that we have an example from another awesome creator, Vanessa Lau, that we used in our account before, right? But you could sell other things that you already have sitting around your hard drive, and you could see how this one simple order could turn into a big time moneymaker for you and your business, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to just place a test order. Any one of you guys can do this along with me by just putting in the numbers 42424242. Just repeat that as many as you can. Any future expiration date, any future 3-digit security code, right? And you can see how on this page right this second, I'm getting ready. I'm going to go ahead and get famous now. I didn't realize that was the button.
I was like, dude, perfect call to action. Love it.
Right? Yeah, but here we are. This is the Samcart order summary page. Someone can download the PDF that you have right here on the spot. You have delivered the file right to them, and we're all set. We're done, right? The order is placed. The customer has been made. I have, I have the PDF that Dropdeck helped us design and deliver, that ChatGPT helped us write, and you guys could create your next ebook. You could create your next video course using this. You could create your next anything, any kind of digital product you could create using these simple AI tools and using one very, very simple page built by Samcart to go sell this stuff, right? So this is a big deal, guys. This is a very, very, very big deal with what's out there. I've enjoyed it. I got a bunch of people in the chat with us who are as equally impressed by what you can do with this kind of stuff as we are. And this is it. If you guys want to start adding something and creating something that you can bring to life and bring to the market, you know what I mean? You have ChatGPT, free AI tool to write and do market research and help you fill out the 95% of whatever it is that you're out there writing or creating. You've got Dropdeck, an awesome tool to help you guys design stuff and bring it to life with a very pretty design, AI that learns as you build and gets better and better as you continue to kind of create more things. Export as a PDF and use Samcart to sell it, right? Send it out into the world. One simple page, never been easier to bring an idea to life. And then all you do at that point, Jordan, is what? Share your Samcart page, right? That's it.
That's right.
You're going to go and take that Samcart URL. You're going to put it in your link tree. You're going to put it in your, link in bio. You're going to put it in your YouTube descriptions. You're going to link to it from your emails, right? You just make it easy for people to find that one page and let them go there and become customers.
I love it. And I brought up this chat. Never thought to use a deck as an ebook, basically. Yeah, I mean, when you think about an ebook, it's just a PDF. So it could be a slideshow.
Just a PDF, man.
It could be a one-page Word doc. It could be just a bunch of words on a web page, or whatever you want it to be, or a hidden blog post. An ebook is just a digital book where you're just delivering information via text. That's all it is.
Exactly right. And then you could go ahead. You could use something like ChatGPT to write emails that's gonna promote it to your audience. You know what I mean? So again, guys, we have shown you 2 AI tools. They are completely free. Go start using them. They are awesome tools. We're not affiliated with these people. We don't have anything to benefit here. We are just sharing awesome stuff that's going to help you guys as creators level up your game. So Jordan, what did you do here?
I just use some AI to how do we close the show out? So first, let's thank the audience for watching. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching and engaging with us. We love the chats. We love the questions. Scott, you just did a great job at recapping. We should encourage the audience to subscribe here on Samcart YouTube.
Hey guys.
Hit the subscribe button and share any upcoming events. We're live every single Tuesday at 4 p.m. We're live every Thursday at 11 a.m. for the Profit Playbook Live. And by the way, here's the QR code up at the top if you want to go download the Profit Playbook. 53 strategies to boost your profits in 2023. Invite your audience to share this on social media. Share this with your friends. And the last one, end on a memorable phrase or tagline that's a lasting impression. Scott, I'll leave that up to you. What's the memorable phrase?
That's the way the cookie crumbles. I got nothing, guys. Enjoy this, guys. This is how you can use AI to create digital products that make you money and monetize your following. We are Samcart, the e-commerce expert. The e-commerce expert for creators, for you guys, bringing you guys awesome stuff, helping you bring products to life and monetize your audience better than ever. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.